Ko, the eldest of Lao Tong's daughter by his first wife, seems always busy. The more firewood got in now, the easier it will be when the heavy rains come. Towards the end of July, in the middle of the wet season, the maize harvest begins. From his 4 acres, Ju gets enough to feed all his pigs, to provide food for his own family if paddy stocks get used up, and to make his festival whisky. Even before all the maize is harvested, the first poppies are planted. In August they are weeded and thinned, and at this stage they can be eaten as a vegetable. Maize for human food is pounded like paddy. That for pig food is ground into flour. Juyi's daughter works hard for her household. If she is lost through marriage, her bride price will help to compensate them, as well as ensuring that she is properly valued by her husband's family. Women manufacture clothing. The thread is made from Indian hemp, grown in paddy or maize fields. The green bark is taken off in strips, which are then allowed to dry. The next stage is to join the threads. The winding is started on the hand, but to allow the coil to grow big, it is transferred to a removable skewer. Although not tied, but just twisted together, the joins are invisible and strong once the thread has been spun. The thread is taken off the spindles and put into skeins. This is to spread it out so that it can be cleaned of excess vegetable matter by boiling. Wood ash is added to the water to whiten the thread. It is boiled for 3 days. It is rinsed in the stream and pressed beneath a roller to remove water and ash. The skeins are then dried on a rotary frame and the thread wound off into baskets. The thread is now ready for weaving. The coils from the different baskets are set out and the thread arranged to form the warp of the loom. Other coils of thread to make the woof are wound to fit the shuttle. The threads of the warp are sorted and then wound onto the roller of the loom. Nu, the second wife of Lao Tong, and Sao, her sister-in-law, live in neighbouring houses, but they prefer to weave together. The older women usually weave enough cloth for all their family and make the men's clothes. But the sewing and decorating of the women's costumes is generally a matter for the wearer from an early age. The basic batik patterning, a characteristic of the blue meow, is marked with hot wax on the cloth intended for the women's costumes. The cloth is immersed in blue dye, made by soaking the leaves of a particular plant in water, treating it with lime and then with maize alcohol. The wax is removed by boiling. A little dye runs into the part previously covered by it, leaving a design of light blue on darker blue. The embroidering of costumes is a constant job of girls and women throughout the year. Industrious and clever girls may do more, but every girl tries to have at least one new kilt ready to wear for the first time at the great New Year festival. Finally, the pleats are stitched together until the kilt is to be worn. The pleats will become permanent if the garment is kept rolled up tightly for a while.